You're listening to Hard Drive on the Mr. Pickup Trucker Podcast.
Warning: the following podcast is for entertainment purposes only. The views and events depicted in this podcast are not based on fact. Do not try anything you see or hear in this podcast at home. Viewer discretion is advised.
Welcome to the Mr. Pickup Trucker Podcast with the Transporter, Corners, and Calvin Campers.
Always will be. Well, you're not just time that I'm killing. I'm no longer one of those guys. As sure as I live, this love that I give is gonna be yours until the day that I die. Oh baby, I'm gonna love you forever. And talk about the weather, as long as old women sit and talk about old men. If you wonder how long I'll be faithful, I'll be happy to tell you again. I'm gonna love you forever and ever, forever and ever. Amen. They say time takes its toll on the body, makes the young girl's brown hair turn gray. Well, honey, I don't care. I ain't in love with your hair. And if it all fell out, well, I'd love you anyway. They say time can play tricks on memory, make people forget things they knew. It's easy to see, it's happening to me. I've already forgotten every woman but you. Oh darling, I'm gonna love you forever, forever and ever. sit and talk about the weather, as long as old women sit and talk about old men. If you wonder how long I'll be faithful, but just listen to how this song ends. I'm gonna love you forever and ever, forever and ever, amen. I'm gonna love you forever and ever, forever and ever, forever and ever, forever and ever, amen. Well, I've heard those city singers singing about how they can love deeper than the oceans, higher than the stars above. Well, I come from the country and I know I ain't seen it all, but I heard that ocean's salty and the stars they sometimes fall, and that would not do justice to the way I feel for you. So I had to sing a song about all the things I knew. My love is deeper than the holler, stronger than the river, higher than the pine trees growing tall upon the hill. My love is purer than the snowflakes that fall in late December, and honest as a robin on a springtime windowsill, and longer than the song of a whippoorwill. From the back roads to the Broadway shows with 1,000,000 miles between, there's at least 1,000,000 love songs that people love to sing. And everyone is different, and everyone's the same, and this is just another way of saying the same thing. My love is deeper than the holler, stronger than the river, higher than the pine trees growing tall upon the hill. My love is purer than the snowflakes that fall in late December, and honest as a robin on a springtime windowsill, and longer than the song of a whippoorwill. My love is deeper than the holler, stronger than the river, higher than the pine trees growing tall upon the hill. My love is purer than the snowflakes that fall in late December, and honest as a robin on the springtime windows,
The lights on and no one's home.
and longer than the song of a whippoorwill. A whippoorwill. Last night I dug your picture out from our old dresser drawer. I set it on the table and I talked to it till 4. I read some more love letters right up till the break of dawn. Yeah, I've been sitting alone, digging up bones. Then I went through the jewelry and I found our wedding rings. I put mine on my finger and I gave yours a fling. Across this lonely bedroom of our recent broken home. Yeah, tonight I'm sitting alone, digging up bones. I'm digging up bones, I'm digging up bones. Exhuming things that's better left alone. But I'm resurrecting memories of a love that's dead and gone. Yeah, tonight I'm sitting alone, digging up bones. And I went through the closet and I found some things in there, like that pretty negligee that I bought you to wear. And I recall how good you looked each time you had it on. Yeah, tonight I'm sitting alone, digging up bones. I'm digging up bones, I'm digging up bones. Exhuming things that's better left alone. I'm resurrecting memories of a love that's dead and gone. Yeah, tonight I'm sitting alone, digging up bones. I'm resurrecting memories of a love that's dead and gone. Yeah, tonight I'm sitting alone, digging up bones. I'm digging up bones. Exhuming things that's better left alone. I'm resurrecting memories of a love that's dead and gone. Yeah, tonight I'm sitting alone, digging up bones. I'm digging up bones. Exhuming things that's better left alone. I'm resurrecting memories of a love that's dead and gone. Yeah, tonight I'm sitting alone, digging up bones. Suppose I called you up tonight and told you that I love you. And suppose I said I wanna come back home. And suppose I cried and said I think I finally learned my lesson. And I'm tired of spending all my time alone. If I told you that I realize you're all I ever wanted, and it's killing me to be so far away, would you tell me that you love me too? And would we cry together? Or would you simply laugh at me and say, I told you so? Oh, I told you so. I told you someday you'd come crawling back and asking me to take you in. I told you so, but you had to go. And now I found somebody new, and you will never break my heart in two again. If I got down on my knees and told you I was yours forever, would you get down on yours too and take my hand? Would we get that old time feeling? Would we laugh and talk for hours, the way we did when our love first began? Would you tell me that you've missed me too, and that you've been so lonely, and you waited for the day that I return, and we'd live in love forever, and that I'm your one and only? Or would you say the tables finally turn, would you say I told you so? Oh, I told you so. I told you someday you'd come crawling back and asking me to take you in. I told you so, but you had to go. And now I found somebody new, and you will never break my heart in two again. And now I found somebody new, and you will never break my heart in two again. On one hand, I count the reasons I could stay with you and hold you close to me all night long. So many lovers' games I'd love to play with you. On that hand, there's no reason why it's wrong. But on the other hand, there's a golden band to remind me of someone who would not understand. On one hand, I could stay and be your loving man, but the reason I must go is on the other hand. In your arms I feel the passion I thought it died. When I looked into your eyes, I found myself. And when I first kissed your lips, I felt so alive. I've got to hand it to you, girl, you're something else. But on the other hand, there's a golden band to remind me of someone who would not understand. On one hand, I could stay and be your loving man, but the reason I must go is on the other hand. Yeah, the reason I must go is on the other hand. A farmer and a teacher, a hooker and a preacher, riding on a midnight bus bound for Mexico. One was headed for vacation, one for higher education. and 2 of them were searching for lost souls. That driver never ever saw the stop sign, and 18-wheelers can't stop on a dime. There are 3 wooden crosses on the right side of the highway. Why there's not 4 of them, heaven only knows. I guess it's not what you take when you leave this world behind you. It's what you leave behind you when you go. That farmer left to harvest a home and 80 acres, the faith and love for growing things in his young son's heart. And that teacher left her wisdom in the minds of lots of children, and did her best to give them all a better start. And that preacher whispered, "Can't you see the promised land?" as he lay his bloodstained Bible in that hooker's hand. There are 3 wooden crosses on the right side of the highway. Why there's not 4 of them, heaven only knows. I guess it's not what you take when you leave this world behind you. It's what you leave behind you when you go. That's the story that our preacher told last Sunday as he held that bloodstained Bible up for all of us to see. He said, "Bless the farmer and the teacher and the preacher who gave this Bible to my mama, who read it to me." There are 3 wooden crosses on the right side of the highway. Why there's not 4 of them, now I guess we know. It's not what you take when you leave this world behind you. It's what you leave behind you when you go. There are 3 wooden crosses on the right side of the highway. Operator, please connect me with 1982. I need to make apologies for what I didn't do. I sure do need to tell her that I've thought the whole thing through, and now it's clear that she is what I should have held on to. They say hindsight's 20/20, but I'm nearly going blind from staring at her photograph and wishing she was mine. It's that same old lost love story. It's sad, but it's true. There was a time when she was mine in 1982. Postman, can you sell me a special kind of stamp? One to send a letter from this crazy lonely man back into the wasted years of my living past. I need to tell her now I know how long my love will last. They say hindsight's 20/20, from staring at her photograph and wishing she was mine. It's that same old lost love story. It's sad, but it's true. There was a time when she was mine in 1982. Losing my mind, going back in time to 1982. Well, I lost my heart on the day we met, but I gained a lot that I don't regret. Then I hung around till you said I do. I knew I wouldn't have nothing if I didn't have you. Well, it changed my thinking when you changed your name, and neither one of us will ever be the same. And I swear I'm never gonna be untrue, 'cause I wouldn't have nothing if I didn't have you. If I didn't have you, I'd long ago been left in the dark, out in the cold, blowing around from town to town like a feather in the wind. If I didn't have you, I know I'd be floundering around like a ship at sea, lost in the rain of a hurricane, and that's where I'd have been. But I didn't get lost 'cause I saw your light shining like a beacon on a cold dark night. Then the sun came up and the skies turned blue. No, I wouldn't have nothing if I didn't have you. Well, I count my blessings every night I pray that the Lord lets me keep you just one more day. And every day He does, 'cause God knows too that I wouldn't have nothing if I didn't have you. If I didn't have you, I'd long ago been left in the dark, out in the cold, blowing around from town to town like a feather in the wind. If I didn't have you, I know I'd be floundering around like a ship at sea, lost in the rain of a hurricane, and that's where I'd have been. But I didn't get lost 'cause I saw your light shining like a beacon on a cold dark night. Then the sun came up and the skies turned blue. No, I wouldn't have nothing if I didn't have you. Well, I've already said it, but I swear it's true. I know I wouldn't have nothing if I didn't have you. He wore starched white shirts, button at the neck, and he'd sit in the shade and watch the chickens peck. And his teeth were gone, but what the heck? I thought that he walked on water. Said he was a cowboy when he was young. He could handle a rope and he was good with a gun. And my mama's daddy was his oldest son. And I thought that he walked on water. And if the story was told, only heaven knows. But his hat seemed to me out a cord to the end of a mop and said, son, here's a pony, keep her at a trot. And I'd ride in circles while he laughed a lot. Then I'd flop down beside him. And he was 90 years old in 63. And I loved him and he loved me. And Lord, I cried the day he died, 'cause I thought that he walked on water. And if the story was told, only heaven knows. But his hat seemed to me like an old halo. And though his wings, they were never seen, I thought that he walked on water. Yeah, I thought that he walked on water. I'm getting out of this high-rise penthouse suite where we pretend life's rosy and sweet. I'm going back to the folks that I used to know, where everyone is what they seem to be. And these high-class friends that you like to hang around, when they look my way, they're always looking down. And I'm tired of you spending every dime I make to finance this way of life I've learned to hate. I'm going back to a better class of losers. This uptown living's really got me down. I need friends who don't pay their bills on home computers, and they buy their coffee beans already ground. You think it's disgraceful that they drink $3 wine, but a better class of loser suits me fine. But you said the grass is greener on the other side, but from where I stand I can't see grass at all. And the concrete and the steel have changed the way you feel, and it takes more than caviar to have a ball. I'm going back to a better class of losers. This uptown living's really got me down. I need friends who don't pay their bills on home computers, and they buy their coffee beans already ground. If you think it's disgraceful that they drink $3 wine, but a better class of loser suits me fine. Yes, a better class of loser just suits me fine. I ain't lived forever, but I've lived enough. And I've learned to be gentle, and I've learned to be tough. I found only two things that last till the end. One is your heroes, the other's your heroes will help you find good in yourself. Your friends won't forsake you for somebody else. They'll both stand beside you through thick and through thin. And that's how it goes with heroes and friends. I grew up with cowboys I watched on TV. My friends and I sometimes pretended to be. Years have gone by, but now and again my heart rides the range with my heroes and friends. Your heroes will help you find good in yourself. Your friends won't forsake you for somebody else. They'll both stand beside you through thick and through thin. And that's how it goes with heroes and friends. And that's how it goes with heroes and friends.
One, two, three.
Oh, sometimes I go walking through fields where we walked long ago in the sweet used to be. And the flowers still grow, but they don't smell as sweet as they did when you picked them for me. And when I think of you and the love we once knew, how I wish we could go back in time. Do you ever think back on old memories like that? Or do I ever cross your mind?
That once held me so gentle and close. And when I think of you and the love we once knew, how I wish we could go back in time. Do you ever recall these old memories at all? Or do I ever cross your mind? When old memories appear, my eyes won't stay clear when I think of those happier times. Do you ever recall these old memories at all? Or do I ever cross your mind? Do you ever think back on old memories like that? Or do I ever cross your mind?
Pretty dang good, dang.
Oh, they say some people long ago were searching for a different tune, one that they could croon as only they can. They heard the breeze in the trees singing weird melodies, and they made that the start of the blues.
And from the jail came a wail of a downhearted frail, and they played that as part of the blues.
From a whippoorwill way up on a hill, they took a new note,
pushed it through a horn until it was worn into a new note.
Then they nursed it,
and they rehearsed it.
Then they sent out that news that the Southland gave birth to the blues. Set out that news that the Southland gave birth to the blues. Every Saturday long about now, feed my chickens and my milking cow. Air's filling up with music and song. Gonna have a party all night long.
All night long, listen to the fiddle. Music's going strong.
Hearts alive, it's Saturday night. Gonna have a party all night long.
I got a gal lives across the creek. Every time I look at her, my knees get weak. First time I tried to take her on my knee, she took after me with a single tree.
All night long, listen to the fiddles, music's going strong.
Hearts are live, it's Saturday night.
Gonna have a party all night long. Sun's up high, the 4th of July. Chickens won't lay and the cows gonna dry. Creek's dried up, I can't go fishing. Should be working instead of sitting here wishing.
Big watermelon hanging on the vine said keep out, I couldn't read that sign. Gun went off, started to run to lift that watermelon in the sun.
All night long, listen to the fiddles, music's going strong.
Hearts are live, it's Saturday night.
Gonna have a party all night long. The sun's coming up, the rooster's crowing, fiddler's gone, I got to be going
back to the house across the creek. We'll be back at the end of the week.
All night long, listen to the fiddle,
music's going strong.
We've flown to the moon, but have we missed the boat along the way? We reached for the stars, but are we that far removed from the cave?
We've got radios and codophones, computers. We found satellites in space. Now everybody's talking, so tell me why we can't communicate.
Are we losing the human race? Do we ever really learn from our mistakes?
Who's ahead?
Who's behind? Will there be a finish line? Are we losing the human race?
Nations are starving while we pay our farmers not to grow their grain. Fossil fuel is going up in smoke and coming down in acid rain.
The more that we progress, it seems, the farther we keep slipping down that drain. It's a no-win situation, so tell me why we have to play the game. Are we losing the human race? Do we ever really learn from our mistakes?
Who's ahead?
Who's behind? Will there be a finish line? Are we losing the human race?
Who's ahead?
Who's behind? Will there be a finish line? Are we losing the human race? Down through the ages, men have died for their women, and they've done so many times. Each time I loved one, I always lost one. Seems like the right one is so hard to find. And I'm shopping for dresses with no one to wear them, one in each color and one in each style. Maybe someday if I'm lucky, I'll find someone to wear them, and my shopping will be done for a while.
Comparing the values and appraising each pair. Maybe someday the good Lord will put us together, and we'll both have new wardrobes to wear.
But I'm shopping for dresses with no one to wear them, one in each color
and one in each style.
Maybe someday if I'm lucky, I'll find someone to wear them, and my shopping will be done for a while. Maybe someday the good Lord will put us together, and my shopping will be done for a while. Great shopping with you, Loretta.
Love to shop with you, Randy.
This old road is taking its toll. I've been broke down, but now I'm back on the road. Got it in gear, sitting on the go, just waiting on the light to change.
I'm going places straight to the top. I'm all revved up and my engine's hot. Just temporarily come to a stop, and I'm waiting on the light to change. I took a little detour, wrong way down a one-way street.
I had to learn the hard way, no shortcut to easy street. I lose my way now and then, but better days are just around the bend.
I'm gonna get myself moving again. I'm just waiting on the light to change.
I took a little detour, wrong way down a one-way street.
I had to learn the hard way, no shortcuts to easy street.
No, 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 both my hands are on the wheel. Our turn will come, I know it will.
From now on, it's all downhill. I'm just waiting on the light to change.
I'm just waiting on the light to change.
Things are moving up ahead for me now,
and I'm ready to roll. I'm waiting
on the light to change. Not too many years ago, when dreams weren't coming true, I'd reach for inspiration. Sometimes it would be you. I'd hear you on the radio. I sure didn't like your sound. Say it's good to know there's still a few old country boys around. From the smoke, it's hard to tell what's coming down the line. We heard you were a fast train coming out of Carolina. We wondered what you were hauling when you rolled into town. Say it's good to know there's still a few old country boys around. You must have felt that same old feeling more than once guitars pressed against our hearts under the neon lights. I've got to say that feeling is the best that I have found. Lord, it's good to know there's still a few old country boys around. There's a lot of truth, you know, in our kind of songs about the life you're living and how love's done you wrong. As long as there's a jukebox and a honky-tonk in town, it's good to know there's still a few old country boys around. It's good to know there's still a few old country boys around.
How am I going to overdub something like that?
There's doers and don'ters, and I wills and wanters, and them that don't even try. Givers and takers, movers and shakers, and them that are just passing by.
Skid rows and winos and some folks that I know that don't do like I think they should. I thought they were living their lives all wrong long before I understood.
We all have to walk our own road. We can't always go where we're told. In the end, where we'll end up, the Lord only knows. But we all have to walk our own road.
I've had some good times and I've had a good life, and I've had things going my way. I've walked the high ground with treasures that I found, and women who brightened my day.
Then there were times I was caught in the crosswinds of life, going round and around like a ship with no sail. I was caught in a gale till I finally just ran it aground. We all have to walk our own road. We can't always go where we're told. In the end, where we'll end up, the Lord only knows. But we all have to walk our own road. We all have to walk our own road. We can't always go where we're told. In the end, where we'll end up, the Lord only knows. But we all have to walk our own road. promised each other too much to live up to, and now we're strangers again.
I came like a stranger and you took me in, and I felt at home in your arms. We had nothing but good times as long as the sun shines, but we just couldn't weather the storm.
You came like a stranger, and I took you in, and you gave me some reasons to live. I gave the good times, and you gave the sunshine, till we ran out of good things to give. Now we are strangers, back down on our love, and both in need of a friend. We promised each other too much to live up to, and now we're strangers again. Strangers again. I was 10 years old on my grandpa's farm when it happened. After all these years, I can still hear Grandpa laughing as he applied that barnyard remedy. He passed his wisdom down to me. You don't reach for the honey without smoking the hive.
I remember my first crush was on the preacher's daughter. We were smooching on the front porch swing that night when he caught her. We weren't expecting him home until 10:15, when the good Lord taught me that lesson again. You don't reach for the honey without smoking the hive.
You don't point a pistol before you check each chamber.
And you don't drink, no, you don't drink when you drive.
It's just ordinary common sense to avoid that danger.
You don't reach for the honey without smoking the hive. While she rolled into town with the rodeo, she was a beauty.
And that cowboy saw you wink at her, she was a cutie.
The sound of jingling spurs caught me dead on the run.
He was fit to be tied and you were under the gun.
You don't reach for that honey without smoking the hive.
You don't point a pistol before you check each chamber.
And you don't drink, no, you don't drink when you drive.
It's just ordinary common sense to avoid that danger.
And you don't reach for that honey without smoking the hive.
No, you don't reach for the honey without smoking the hive.
You're gonna get stung, boy.
Somebody listen, I'm a voice in the distance crying, come see about me.
I am a stranger
in a world filled with anger. Come see about me. I'm getting weary trying to carry this load all by myself. I'm bone tired and falling. Can't you hear me calling? I need somebody's help. I am a young man going wild across this land. Come see about me. I'm 80, and I ain't got anybody. Come see about me. I'm somebody's children, alone and forsaken, away that's lost at sea. I'm right here behind you. I'm all around you, so slow down, turn around, and you will see. I am your mother, your sister, and your brother. Come see about me. I am a baby, my mother ain't no lady. Come see about me. I am your maker, the giver and the taker.
Warning, the following podcast is for entertainment purposes only. The views and events depicted in this podcast are not based on fact. Do not try anything you see or hear in this podcast at home. Viewer discretion is advised.
Welcome to the Mr. Pickup Trucker Podcast with the Transporter, Horner's Corner, and Cows and Campers.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the Mr. Pickup Trucker Podcast. Today we're going to talk about fuel-related items, topics. I guess that's how you word it, right, guys? So, yeah, let's go ahead and talk about, what do you want to start with? Fuel tanks? Let's start there. So, what fuel tanks everybody running? What brand? What size? What configuration? What do you think, Seth?
I have the, it's a 90 or 91 gallon RDS tank with toolbox on top. Not crazy about the toolbox, but it does. I do store like my emergency tools in there, like triangles.
Tools. Yeah.
You know, like stuff that I don't use, like only in emergency, like triangles. My what's that? 6-ton jack, hydraulic jack. You know, that kind of stuff to where the stuff that I don't need every day because it gets all greasy and slimy being in that toolbox. So that's what I use it for. If I was going to buy another one, I don't think that I would get the toolbox part. I don't know. I think that 4 inches, I'd rather it be fuel, but yeah.
Okay.
And then I have gravity feed. So I don't have the pump to pump it. I just turn on the valve. It flows in. I turn off the valve.
How do you feel about that? Do you wish you would have taken that leap from Jump Street, or are you kind of cool with the lack thereof of the?
My thought on it is like I don't have to worry about an electrical pump, right? Mm-hmm. Like, yes, it'd be nice to turn it on and watch my gauge go, but at the same time, I don't have that pump burning out. I don't have to replace it. You know, it's all manual. You know, it's got a manual check valve in there. It's not, you know, there's no electronics to it.
Correct.
So
you got a filter from tank gauge? Yeah, a filter running from tank to tank or no? Okay. I know some people do. That's why I want to ask.
I wish I did. But I the way I set it up the first time, there's like this much extra hose. You know, like there's not. You know what I mean? And I know those auxiliary tanks come with some crap in them, and my fuel filter under the truck does get a few flakes of aluminum in it from I'm assuming it's from the auxiliary tank because it's done it for 400,000 miles. And I think it's the baffles in there. I think it's those baffles inside that tank make shavings. Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear mine bounce as I go, you know, turn. I'd be kind of cool to see if somebody in the chat goes ahead and throws in if they do have a filter on a gravity feed setup. I know I helped out Jenkins when he first got down here, and he had one of them like little bitty like clear plastic filters, and he was having an issue with it not draining through there. We pulled the filter out, and I've never heard from him since if it works or doesn't anymore. So, or you know that it doesn't work. It's been working ever since. So.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's like, you'd have to have pretty porous filter. I don't know the right word for it, but
higher
you would have to let a lot through.
Yeah.
Got Alan Johnson, Chris James, Fritz Duvall trying to get blocked.
Yeah.
Jenkins might had a filter for the first 3 tanks full, then Steve took it off. Yep.
I said, yes, sir. Bud.
Yep.
Justin, what's your setup? What do you got?
I got the same tank as Seth.
Okay.
I have a pump and a solenoid.
You run a filter on yours?
No.
Okay.
But so the solenoid would be what's called normally open.
Okay.
So if it
When the
was to
pump's not working,
fail,
it can drain.
well, the pump is normally open and the solenoid both are normally open. So in order to close it, you have to power it up. So when you kill the power to it, it opens. You know what I mean? Like a magnet.
So does
So
it have
if
power 24/7 then?
yes,
Okay.
yep,
So like if so theoretically, if you took the batteries out of your truck, it would just start flowing.
mm-hmm.
I'm trying to
Yes.
understand it. Sorry. Okay.
Yep.
Kind of cool and scary all at the same time.
You sure it's not the other
So
way around?
yes, I am positive because they make two. You can get them
Okay.
either way. And I got it that way. In the case of failure, it would still
It makes
operate.
sense. Yeah. I mean, the only thing that sounds like it would stop you is if your fuel were to gel up.
Yes.
Then that'd be the only reason.
Correct.
And that's the same thing with Seth and I. Like I've never, knock on wood here, I've never went ahead and had an issue with gelling in my tanks. I had the fuel additive, but then yet like I don't have to worry about a pump. It seems like everybody with a pump talks about their fuel being gelled at some point. Don't know if that's just
Yeah.
bad luck on their point. Like, you know, did they go
I
ahead
don't
and do
know.
something stupid? Did they not add something to their fuel? Who knows? So
It's
That could
probably
be.
it's probably because there's more like 3/8 line
Yep.
yeah, because it didn't
exposed.
go. Well, a lot of people got the filter, so then your filter has a chance to gel. So
Yeah.
like, you know,
Yeah.
you're right. You got like an extra foot of it, and then at that point, you know, you got filters to go through at the same time.
Well, when you're ripping down the big road and it's negative whatever degrees out and
Right.
it's not running, you know, the moisture is gonna puddle up in the low part of the line and will blam. You have
Well, and not to mention, a lot of people don't run a bed cover, so then you're also sitting in 6 inches of snow in that corner. So I'm sure
Yep.
that doesn't help anything at that. So, you know, those are all things
Yep.
to watch out for as you're going through.
Yep.
Personally, I got a 91-gallon tank, no toolbox, gravity fed. So I just got a ball valve down there to turn on. And then I like mine because I actually have 2 fill nozzles, so I can go from both sides. So like I can do the driver's side and the passenger side. I can fill 91 gallons in minutes, you know, as long as the pump's pumping right. You know, wintertime it tends to slow down a little bit, but otherwise it's rock and roll city. So I can normally fill up the one side while I'm filling up my truck at the same time too. So kind of gives you a better option out there.
Aren't you special?
Yes, sir. Well, it came with a little plastic PVC cap, and I spent the money and got the real guy. So
I had a question this week from someone, and they asked, sorry, they asked, do you put your fuel additive in before or after you fill up? And I've always done it after. I put my Hot Shot Secret every day, which is one of the links in the description that we're powered by. But I put that Hot Shot in after, and I put my cetane boost in after. And my thought on that was, you know, I don't know how many gallons are going to fit, and I don't know if the pump's going to turn on, and is it going to pump at all or not? And, you know,
right.
So that's why I've always done it. I understand why, like, filling it first with the additive and then add in fuel so it mixes. But then what if it doesn't, what if the pump don't work? Then, you know, what happens?
Yeah.
I don't want my truck to get a shot of straight juice. You know what I mean? I want my engine getting the straightest. You know what I mean?
Straight booger sugar.
Yeah, I don't want it. Yeah, I don't want it. You know, so I mean, I don't know what the so-called protocol is of how you're supposed to do it, but I mean,
yeah,
I always put it in last. That's the last thing I do. I put it in.
Yeah.
Because I mean, let's face it, you get ripping down the big road, why it's going to get mixed up.
On our smooth roads, they're going to be perfect.
Yeah.
I have a bottle here that I ordered on Amazon.
Oh, look at that.
I'm gonna read it while you guys keep going. I'm gonna see if it says.
Yeah. So like I said, I can fill it from both sides of my tank. So I'm definitely a put in first, let it mix up type of guy. And I mean, I'd rather do it right. So I'd rather, if it calls for, let's just call it, I'm going to put 12 ounces in for my 91 gallons. I don't know what the math is, but I'm going to put 12 ounces in. I would rather go ahead and put 70 gallons in and have 12 ounces of mixture. So theoretically, it's a little on the heavy side. So it's going to do a little bit of, what do they call it? A double dose is like, let's say a normal single dose is 12 ounces. That means a double dose is 24 ounces. And that's like a superior cleaning type of thing. So I'd rather put that little bit extra in, so then it mixes while it fills. And
it doesn't say.
Okay. I mean, I'm a type of person though, even at that, like I can fill from both sides. So normally what I do is I'll put the driver's side nozzle in, since that's where you do all your, electrical businesses. Get the pump going, put it in the driver's side, walk around the passenger side, crack my, top off, go ahead and put my fluid, my additive in there, and then I'll shove that nozzle in there and then let it rip. So that's personally how I do it. Right
yeah,
now,
I mean, whatever.
Yeah. I mean, what they got?
Justin's like, I take a swig and then I dump it in.
One for my truck. One for me, one for my truck.
That's right. 2 for me, 1 for the truck.
So my biggest fear at that point is if you go ahead and you put in 90 gallons, 91 gallons, you need to, and let's be real, you're not putting in gallons of this stuff. But have you guys ever got to the point where you filled up your tank and not been able to fit your additive?
No.
That would be my problem on the opposite side of it.
No. That's never been a problem.
If I fill my auxiliary too high,
it'll move around and eat it.
Yeah, like the burp. Mine burps a few times.
Yeah. It'll burp and suck it down. I've never had a problem.
Okay.
Jenkins said power service doesn't say when to pour it in either. They don't want to be liable, neither one. They don't want to say. Have you guys ever ran without an auxiliary tank?
Yes, I did it for 2 trips to Southern Ohio, and my truck at the time had a 25-gallon belly tank. To go down to Trenton, Ohio, I think it used to be called something else, so let's call it Trenton. I think I stopped 3 times on each drive because it was such a short drive. It was stupid. I hated it. I came back, went straight to Dan, said, I need a tank. Let's go.
Yeah.
It was the worst.
I did mine. I don't think I ran any trips without a tank.
No, I didn't either.
I mean, I knew that you needed it or you should have it